Problem 4, it says rewrite the equation 3y equals 5 6x plus 2 in standard form. That just means I got to get all my x's and y's on the left and my number on the right, no fractions allowed, and the number in front of the x must be positive. So there's a couple ways you can start off here. Let's just go ahead and start off. Let's get rid of this fraction here. I'm going to do that first. Or actually, I don't really care. Let's just go ahead and move the 5 6x over to the other side. No big deal. Let's just subtract 5 6x from both sides of the equal sign. So over here, I'm going to get negative 5 6x plus 3y equals 2. Okay. All I did is I subtracted. I put my x out front, then there was the 3y, and this went away, so I was left with just the number 2. Now, at this point, what I'd want to do is I want to create a positive in front of here, and I got to get rid of this dividing by 6. I got to get rid of that fraction. The easiest thing to do to get rid of that 6 in the bottom is multiply the whole thing through by a 6, and that would clear it out. But if I do that, I'll get a negative 5x. Why not go ahead, and then I'd have to multiply by a negative 1. Why not just go ahead and do a negative 6 right off the bat? And that'll take care of negative times negative is positive, and I'll have a positive number of x's in here. Now, negative 6 times negative 5 6. Some of you might have trouble with that. Remember, it's negative 6 over 1 times negative 5 over 6. The 6's are going to cancel. You'll be left with a negative times negative goes away. You're just going to be left with 5 over 1. You're going to be left with a positive 5. You know a negative times a negative gives you a positive. So we get 5x here. Negative 6 times that positive 3 is going to be minus 18y. And negative 6 times that 2 is going to be negative 12. There it is in standard form. As beautiful as she is, this and that up there that we had are exactly the same. Hard to believe, but they're exactly the same. A lot of people would rather deal with this. It's a lot prettier. But there's no difference between the two. It's just rearranging things, getting all your x's and y's, and getting rid of all fractions. There's problem 4.